Good morning. What a rip. What a rip we got. Not a huge fan of this. I was hoping for a little bit bigger sell-off, but the problem is there was no two-legged pullback to even take this for me, so two-legged pullback would have been long up here, which would have worked. Would have worked, but never taken that. I feel like my lighting is just not correct on my camera. I don't know why. It doesn't seem right. Another ORB that was fairly easy that I managed to mess up, but still got a win out of it. But damn, just can't catch a break. Damn, chat is quiet today. Gonna be patient. Market's ripping. Fortunately, I was getting really excited here. I thought we're gonna sell off, but we didn't. Yesterday I did take another trade after the stream on the two-legged pullback here, and I was up like 500 bucks, but I got stopped out break even, unfortunately. My target was up here, these highs. It was like 12 points from my target, but didn't want to like, sell it off. I was like the drawdown's not affecting me. Like I'm already down in the day, so like my trailing drawdown's not affecting me. So just gonna let it play out and stop that break even here. So I'm hoping to get a clean two-legged pullback sometime this week. It would really change a lot on these accounts for me. It would grow them quite a bit. But we need a sell-off, and without a sell-off, it's gonna be hard. And market doesn't seem like it wants to sell off. which is a good thing in the long term, because the market's so strong that if there is a deeper pullback, it is gonna have a nice bounce, because the market's strong versus the market's weak. Sometimes the two-legged pullbacks don't work because it's just so weak that day. I'm on vacation and can trade normal hours. Very nice. Enjoy that. Move already happened. Yep, move already happened. Hope you guys made your money. If you didn't, stay patient and maybe something will show up. For me, unfortunately, there's nothing to trade right now, so we're just gonna hang out. I might attempt a short again on a eval, like I did yesterday on a two-legged pullback. But again, I don't like shorting, so we'll see. Plus, I'm trying to see a good two-legged pullback to the short side. It would have to be like under moving averages and stuff. Yeah, market's just super strong. So my entry technically was up here. I just felt like it was too high up. It was also for the 15-minute opening range breakout, which technically, if you think about it, was a legit entry. It's just I didn't know where to put my stop. I didn't want it to be a range day and then have this come right back down and just... Yeah. So if this didn't make this new low, it would have been nice. But this making a new low, it resets. So this is the first pullback and this is the second pullback. Versus every other time, right? Every other time you have a reversal. Like it just doesn't make two attempts. Every time it just makes one attempt and sells off. One attempt, there's a second attempt, and it sells off. It doesn't break this high. Such a powerful like little pattern. I just need to stick to it because it doesn't show up. That's what kills me. It doesn't show up all the time, right? So it's the ORB's got to keep winning, and then this is what's gonna grow the accounts fast. Because this would be like a $1,000 to $2,000 trade on like 2 contracts. Volatility is pretty slow. I definitely like the 150K accounts, but passing them is much more difficult. So 50Ks are simpler, especially if you trade smaller size, but I'm definitely gonna do some 50Ks as well. I need to get back to more accounts because I won on the ORB today, and I feel like a total of course, I didn't log into my LUCID account today, so I didn't trade that. Yeah, you gotta make 5.5 grand versus on 50K. You're already taking out 2,000. But I'll tell you this, that it's much easier to hold on to the accounts longer. So see, it's the same thing. So you have a pullback, right? This is the first pullback, and now this would be the second pullback, and it doesn't make a... I need my pen, the epic pen thing. Crazy squeeze, and not to be able to trade that, it really bothers me, right? And it's something that I got to work on internally because the FOMO is crazy. And and I'm in a good mindset right now, so it's not the biggest of a deal. But when I'm in a bad mindset, when I'm losing consistently or something's going wrong and something like this happens, I have so much FOMO that I end up jumping in the trade and messing things up. And that's why it's hard for me to stick long term to the two-legged pullback, because it doesn't happen certain days. Like today, it was a perfect opportunity and it just didn't happen. And I missed this whole entire move. But to be fair, it did happen here. I just thought it was too high. It would have worked out perfect. Would have worked out perfect. Would have been a little sketch. Maybe I would have been stopped out break even before it really went. That's another problem. Could have, like, here I would have been up 30 points. Possibly would have stopped out break even and hated my life. DC fan, good morning. I gotta send the giveaway from yesterday. I never sent it to one of our members. He won the Lucid Flex. Today, I don't know, maybe Apex or Take Profit Trader. Polar Soccer's in the house. It's been a while. DC fan, what'd you say? So Funding Ticks is sending emails. Oh, best pro account in the industry. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't see a trade anytime soon. It's gonna be a very frustrating way to trade, but it might be rewarding. Getting a little choppy now. Let's see if there's some kind of reversal. Maybe we'll get a sell-off. This is almost like a two-legged pullback here. I definitely have a harder time seeing it to the downside, but this would be the first pullback, right? Then it makes a new low. This would be a second pullback, and it breaks that low. So technically, this would have been, and it looks like it wouldn't work. Well, I'm gonna have to give it stops to the low or the high of day when I take this trade if I can, and then hope to get at least 1-to-1 risk reward. So this could still fail, and see. Let's see if this works. So the entry would have been right here. Right now it looks like it's gonna work. Should take this on an eval. Yeah, it would have been scary, but right now it would have been paying off. So maybe I'll switch over to an eval and we'll take that on. This eval's passed. We'll take it on an eval and see what happens. So I entered right there, kind of roughly. The entry should have been down up here though. Okay, the entry should have been up here. So the stop 114. Let's see if we could get like a little bit positive risk reward. So I'm trying to get better at the short side, and let's see if it, obviously using bigger size than I would because it's an eval. And the entry is like 4 points lower than would have been. So let's pretend we got slippage. Let's have a little caffeine. Still very strong, so it might take a while to break down, if it does break down. Just not a fan of shorting. I mean, yesterday's short was really nice, but when it does turn and it goes the opposite way and it starts to feel weak, I mean, it definitely feels good. I've blown many accounts where I would buy this dip and then it just keeps on dipping, so I'm not gonna try to pass this eval. I'm just gonna try to get a decent trade out of it. This low right here is gonna be interesting. 715, 713. If we could have this green candle here and then break this low again, that would be good. So right now, having a stop like this is kind of useless because I was already up like $2,000. So now if it stops me out, it's gonna blow the account basically. That's where the trailing drawdown is really tough. Yeah, big bounce here. Let's see if it chops around. Longs are in control right now, so Trump's talking. Okay, that doesn't help. I don't think. So the Apex promo for the fees has been extended till Sunday. So NFP on Friday could be good. But I've been doing the 150K accounts and those fees are still expensive. I think I'm just gonna do 50K accounts, but doing this strategy on 50K accounts is gonna be very tough. I guess with one contract, it would be doable. Yeah, super strong. Gonna break out. it traps up here, that'd be sick, but I doubt it. Okay, let's see. Broke that a little high at 766. Let's see if we could reject that. Highly doubt it. Let's take a look at yesterday's trade, just so we could compare. So yesterday we had this consolidation as well. And then it broke out and then sold off and then made a bear flag, and it was good. That was a beautiful trade. Because right now I'm trying to short the highs, which is not ideal. Just trying to grow patience. Trying to grow patience. Be okay with. This is a good practice on evals. Come on, let's dump this. I really wanted to dump just because I'm short. I wanted to dump because I could get a long trade on my funded account. That's the biggest thing. Good morning, Dominican trader. How we doing? Big rip up today. Did you catch any of it? I really need to get my Phidias account to pay out. What account is this? It's just an eval, 150K eval. Just testing something. Very nice. 90% win rate could go a long ways. Well, we're chopping. We are chopping right now, and it's not good. I followed the rules and been getting regular payouts recently. Can you send me an email with that? Yeah, the short trade's not gonna work. I think what needs to happen is it needs to break out and then sell off. So we'll take it again on another email. Another eval. Can you film Peach? Can you send that to me? Take a screenshot of it and send it. That one I don't know if I've seen the gambling one before. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna go get my space heater because it's a little cold in here. I have it in my garage. Yeah, so that didn't work. Where should I send it? Alpine trades. So 7. Heatstone Phoenix. What do you mean? So the problem is if you're paying more to Apex than you're withdrawing, that means you're not consistent. And I think that's what the email is about, but kind of weird. I want to see it. So I've seen some emails that they're going to monitor your trading, whatever, but the gambling part of it, I don't know. Oh, the space heater. I'm like, Wi-Fi. I'm like, what? Like, I don't need Wi-Fi. I got good internet. Yeah, it looks nice. I mean, I just use this thing because I love, in the winter, I love being like hot, but when I'm sleeping, I need it to be cold. So my house is cold in the morning. Since June 2025, you can't buy more evals. Is there any chance of getting unbanned? It's very, very tough. There's only a couple people that I've seen got unbanned. I'll definitely look elsewhere. Like, my goal this year with Apex is to, I think, get bigger payouts later on in the year. I just don't see myself getting payouts consistently early on in the year because it's going to take me forever to build the accounts with the size I'm going to be trading. Yeah, I can't sleep when it's hot. Like heavier sheets and stuff, I just can't do it. I like to be cozy, like when it's cold, and then you don't want to get out of the bed though. Like when it's so cold in the room, but you're so cozy underneath. I guess you did not get blacklisted, although you're profitable since you got their affiliate code. Yeah, probably. That's a big factor, but I know a bunch of people that are not banned who are profitable. I know a ton of people that are making way more money than I am. They're not really big affiliates and they're not banned, so I don't really know how it works. All right, so that made new highs. It's rejecting, so we'll see what happens. Oh, this email I've seen. I've seen this email before. I mean, not really, just... I mean... I don't know. Apex is just tough sometimes. I don't know why they do things they do, to be honest. It blows my mind as a business owner myself, but I get it. It's just... I just wish they went about it a different way. Come on, sell off. Still grinding higher. Unfortunately, it's stop loss there, but that's kind of what we get. But hopefully we'll get one more attempt at this. Only got $65 worth of drawdown in this account, so might as well switch. What a chop. Unfortunate. So unfortunate. Really need a good start to the year. Really need a nice trade, and we just can't get it without forcing it. Fucking crazy. It's very unfortunate. When we don't need it, it's going to happen multiple times in the day. And when I really, really need it, it just doesn't happen. It's like trading small caps. I'll never forget. There was days where there would be not a single trade. And you force trades, you blow your account, or you take damage to your account, and then the plays show up when you need a break. Okay, the goal right now, break below the lows here. Do like a trap setup or something, and then it needs to show weakness. Tim, Happy New Year, bro. Hopefully, cheers to a round of golf this year. Definitely got to make it happen. All right, get down below, please. Oh my goodness. Yeah, if we meet halfway, it should be pretty pretty simple. Probably what, 2-hour drive both ways for both of us to meet in the middle. Got an email from Apex about limits regarding your Apex accounts. Can you forward that to me? That sounds like a different email than the other person just sent me. Well, Tim, for me to get down to like Philly area, South Jersey, it takes 2 hours. That's where I go down to the track. Yeah, 2 hours is nothing. You live in South Jersey, Maple Shade. Maple Shade. That sounds not familiar. I've never been there, but the name sounds like I driven by it. Yeah, Cherry Hill. Yeah, so the track I go to is in what's the town? It's by Millville. Yeah. So it's quite a ways down actually. Can we break these lows? All right, Tim, I'll talk to you. Have a good year trading. Get those payouts locked in. All right, so your emails basically, Terrence says that you can't buy. So you got the eval ban. So you just got to trade whatever accounts you got left, and that's it. All right, we're breaking down finally. Unfortunately, you got stopped at the top. I mean, you can't really do much about that. Unfortunate. Would have been up nicely now. But now we wait for a pattern. The name of the track is New Jersey Motorsports Park. You don't even buy a lot of evals. Well, if you don't buy a lot of evals from them, then you shouldn't worry about it too much, because you're going to be able to replace Apex with any prop firm. I feel like people that trade with a lot of accounts with Apex and they get a ban, that's when it really hurts. But if you're trading 3-4 accounts with Apex, you're better off trading 3-4 accounts with someone else, to be honest. Bullnox, Phidias even. All right, so we are breaking down. Okay, let's see this. Still a tough short, but I'm gonna take it. What a slippage, crazy slippage. Okay, it's the same pattern as yesterday, trap above this high, rejection, so we'll see. Again, I don't like shorting, so have to do this on evals because I don't trust that the market's gonna sell off. Trying to get better at it. But when the market's strong, it's just so hard. But once it does become weak, it's nice. It's just timing it is so hard. Yeah, it's near Vineland, yep. I stay in the hotel in Vineland when I go down there. But now I play golf a lot. Like, I'm not gonna go to the track as much. I didn't go that much with my new car, to be honest. It's so expensive. For me, a track day now will cost like $2,000 because of the insurance on the new car, versus on my old car, the insurance would be like a fraction. So a track day would be like $800. That's a lot of golf. That's a set of new irons. I'm whatever, but my brother has a race car. My brother has an actual race car and a trailer and everything. And It's just gonna sit there. Because he's more into golf than I am. He has a Nissan 370Z Nismo, but it's pretty much built out track now. The whole interior is gutted and all that stuff. Yeah, I just can't catch a trade. I don't know. I should stay away from the short side. Can't do it. It kind of proves the point. It's very tough to short into a strong market. When will it become weak? I don't know. How many more times does it have to break lows? Like it's still like in this. I feel like it needs to really get below. Like it needs to get below here. Like really get below, then bounce, and then sell off. But we'll see what happens. Yeah, I don't know anything about boats. All I know is boats are not for me. Just have no interest in owning a boat. It's crazy because some people live for it. Like I have two friends that love boats. And they're on it all the time versus for me, like just doesn't do it. I don't think golf is that expensive. I mean, it's not cheap, but I don't think golf is that expensive compared to what I always believed. Nice. All right, we're getting some weakness finally. I have one take profit trader account. What would you do if you had to switch firms? Well, leaving Apex. You want to work, you want to work to 5 take profit trader accounts. That's for sure. And a very similar alternative to Apex's Bull Knox with 3 accounts. But I think Lucid. There we go. There's the weakness. Man, I really am upset that I got stopped out at the top there. Look at that. Unbelievable. People make it seem expensive. It can be expensive if you go to country clubs and you're a member at a country club. Or if you're broke, like you know, college kid or something, then yeah, it's expensive. It's funny because I've played with like college kids a few times, and they always talk about like how expensive it is and whatnot. Especially like the beer and the food. I think I bought. So let's say we get paired up with random people. I bought them food every time if they wanted something, whether it's a Gatorade or beer or a hot dog. Come on, let's hit this target. I should probably let it work towards passing this eval, but this will be a halfway pass. See if we can get through the highs, the 15-minute high right here. So this is the 15-minute opening range high. It's looking very, very weak right now. Yeah, it's very hard to catch these moves. Oh man, just got missed there. Why can't you get QUANTOWER copy trader to work? Because it works flawlessly. You're doing something wrong. So you want to kind of give me like a couple things. Give me what prop firm do you trade with? Because there's some issues with some prop firms. And how many accounts total are you trading? Okay, LUCID and Apex. Okay, you should have no issues. Because they're both on private servers. So what's your issue? Like there's a couple prop firms that have are you trading 3? Yeah, you should have no issues. But do you have a license for QUANTOWER? You could definitely use TradeSyncer, which is an online web-based copy trader, and it works fine. But within QUANTOWER, it's just easier to control the accounts. So I would stick with that. You're definitely doing something wrong because it should be pretty much flawless. Yeah, Copia I've heard about, but I've never actually tried it. Definitely should try it. Damn, look how close we were to target, and it's one of those days where it's like nothing goes our way. Clyde, it shouldn't really be an issue. Hmm. Because I trade very fast on the ORB, and it's fine. Come on. We're so close. It's gotta hit it now. It's gotta hit. There we go. That was nice. All right. Just unfortunate, very unfortunate because this is the second trade. But still positive risk reward. So I lost 3,000 on this one. I re-entered, made 4,500. But on this entry, we would have made, you know, a lot more. Although my target was 4,500, so probably wouldn't have made more. But now we could just continue selling off. That would be fantastic. Yeah. Yeah, if you're not doing anything wrong, then you definitely want to. I'm gonna try trade Copia right now. Let's see what. Trade Copia also has yes, I'm gonna sign up for Trade Copia, see what the hell it's about. So I pay for I should email them. I should probably be able, I should be able to get a free account. There is a trial. Yeah, so now we're getting that sell-off. Once there is weakness, now there is a sell-off, and let's see if we could get a two-legged pullback to the upside. If we could just keep going a little bit lower, keep going a little bit lower, that would be awesome. Let's see, trade Copia. Okay. So I need to activate it. It's 'll try the trial and then see what happens. It's 7 days for free. All right, so it's 7 days for free. So if you want to try it, I'm not affiliated or anything like that. Just got this. Oh, it's got trading view charts. I like that. It's pretty cool. Connections, copy trade, live P&L. Ooh, it's pretty good stuff. Risk management, profit, loss limit. Wow. Pretty sweet stuff. Let's see. Let's add some accounts and see how it works. What a sell-off. What a sell-off. Okay, so the only thing is that it looks like it's a demo for pretty good stuff, guys. I like it. Let me add my LUCID account. I don't know if I want to look for a two-legged pullback yet. Is it too early? Not sure. Where is my login for my... So let's see, copy trade, add trading group, leader, follower. I don't think you can see anything. So right now I have my LUCID and then into trade day, copy trade. So we'll see what happens. But Clyde, I've made $700,000 trading for less than a minute a day. Very fast trades, and I have no issues. I would never use QUANTOWER if I had issues with the copy trader. I've copied 40 accounts at a time between funded and sim evals. Banned again. Did you just get the email today? Apex is on there. Yeah, I'm not sure why it's not working for you because it's definitely not QUANTOWER. Like you could have an occasional issue, but not what you're describing. What you're describing, I've had an issue where like a free Rhythmic server. So Take Profit Trader had an issue for a while. Bullnox had an issue for a while. So the free Rhythmic accounts or the generic server accounts would have issues. I'll try Take Profit Trader. Take Profit Trader is the best prop firm in the industry. Okay, we talked about that yesterday. Kind of repeat myself here, but there's no longevity. We mentioned Top Step too, but longevity in this space and counting on a prop firm long term, the only prop firm you could do that with is Take Profit Trader. And someone else mentioned Top Step, which makes sense as long as Top Step allows you multiple live transitions. The biggest thing is with Take Profit Trader, once you go live, you blow a live account, you have 5 of them, number one. So I don't think Top Steps gives you 3 accounts. The biggest thing is like you want to be able to trade the same way you trade on sim accounts on your live account, right? And if the focus is to copy trade and to trade or to trade multiple accounts, it doesn't have to be copy traded, but let's say you trade 5 accounts and they all get traded individually and that's your edge, you want to take that with you to the live account. And with Take Profit Trader, you can because they give you 5 live accounts. And then let's say you blow one of those live accounts, you pass an eval and you go right back to live. That is if you are permanently live. There's 2 ways to go live with Take Profit Trader. And it doesn't really matter. The whole point of it is that you will always be able to make money with Take Profit Trader. You're never going to get banned or run out of payouts. Like on Apex, you can make big payouts, but once you get that big payout, it's done. So imagine making $1 million on Apex. Yeah, it's great. But guess what? Now you want to make another $1 million and you can't. And $1 million goes a long way. You could pay off your mortgage, whatnot, but like you're going to want to make more, right? So, definitely need a prop firm that you could count on long term, which is right now, Take Profit is the only one I could think of. And I guess Top Step would be second, but I'm not exactly sure how Top Step works once you blow a few live accounts. If Apex gives you a live account, that's fine. My point is that what happens when you blow the live account? Will you get banned from Apex after a big win? After big win, like you mean like big payout? Yeah. Everyone that's made over $1 million in Apex, I think, is not able to trade with Apex. Vince was the number 1. He was the first one to take out $1 million. I've actually met Vince recently in person. He was the first $1 million trader on Apex. I don't think Patrick's made $1 million yet. But yes, Patrick brings them more money than pretty much anyone. Maybe like Tory Trades or one of those bigger YouTubers. Like there's some big YouTubers that also use affiliates. He's made over $1 million from Apex alone. All right, are we getting close to that territory of 2-legged pullback? First pullback, second pullback. I'm gonna wait for one more pullback and then I'll long it in this in the eval. I'd rather see it go lower first before I take it in the. This will be considered one pullback. Yeah, most likely you will not be able to go back to evals on Apex, but there's been no really any cases of people going live, because what Apex does is they give you an option. So let's say you're on uncapped territory and you have, let's say, $300,000 in your account, or 400,000. They give you an option to go live or to take the money out, and everyone takes the money out because there's no advantage of trading a prop firm with live capital like that. If you could take out the money, so these prop firms that hold you hostage in a sense where you got to go live, otherwise you can't take the money, that's different. But if the prop firm offers you a choice of going live with 300,000, or you could take it out, you're going to take it out, because you could just do the same thing, you know, put the $100,000 out of that 300 into a personal live account and just have better experience overall. The only thing is taxes, obviously, but I guess you could figure that much out yourself. Because basically, you're up $300,000 on Apex. They pay you 200, and you put 100K into Apex Live account. You only owe taxes on 200K because that 100K is not yours yet. Versus when you take out 300K and then you open up a live account and you blow 100K, you can't deduct that 100K. You're still gonna have to pay taxes on what you earned from Apex. Please don't bounce. I really don't want this. I want this to go lower still. I will take it long on an eval, because if this does bounce, I want to be in. But to take a trade on the funded, I would have to okay, so two-legged pullback long right now. Going for 45 points. I don't think this is gonna work. I don't know, it doesn't look like it, but I'm not gonna take off the profit. I'm just gonna let it work. This is how I train my brain to hold these trades. Do I trade gold? No. I know it's been good lately. Look at that, $1,800 right there. Oh, why can't I do this on a freaking funded? One day. One day. Is it gonna just reject? Yep. Huh. Yeah, the trailing drawdown is definitely an issue with in the beginning. The only positive is if we do get a sell-off here, I could get a nice two-legged pullback for my funded accounts, a little bit lower. But we'll see what happens. Hola, hola. You seem tired. I just go to sleep super late. I sleep from like 3 o'clock in the morning to 9 a.m. So I still get 6 hours of sleep, but just tired. But then later in the day, I'm sitting in front of the computer right now, and it's boring, right? It's very boring, and you're just watching the price move up and down. But once you start moving around and, go do some things, go shopping, go play some golf in the garage, or work on some projects and move around, I don't feel the tiredness at all. But when I sit in front of the computer like this, I'm bored out of my mind. So, but that's how trading should be. Boring. Come on, pick a direction, market. Apple's hurting today. Let's take a look. yeah. Apple and Tesla are down. Tesla's down 5% almost, and Apple is down 2% almost. That could bring down the market. Back to break even. Go. Definitely hanging around here still, so there's a chance. But there's also a chance this just falls right back down. Rejected this double top here, basically. My target's kind of high. Five-minute. Doesn't look that much different. Come on. Go up a little bit, and then we'll come right back down. Make sure you guys hit the like button. We will be doing a giveaway. Come on. You could do it, market. You could do it. Definitely not an easy one, though. I really wanted long down here. Shorting 702.25. Nice. Oh no, stop at 702.20. Yeah, the short's looking good right now. Oh, I think I'm gonna lose on this trade for sure. Lost Penny, I don't know. Trying to understand you, but I'm having a hard time. Trying to understand what your point is, but I'm having a very hard time. No, he's just. I feel like he's saying that we're not grateful or something. I don't really know what the point is. Potential W pattern forming here. Let's go. What mindset shifts and habits did you have to change in order to become the Alpine trader you are today? Well, the reason why I'm Alpine trader the way I am today is because of my bad habits of blowing accounts when they're in profit and just having those meltdown days, right? So the biggest change for me was actually the prop firms. The prop firms allowed me to do the same thing I've done on the live accounts on my personal brokerage and not get as punished. So it's not like a nice answer to hear, but it really is that. It's the prop firms that are helping me survive. It's not the easiest thing because right now I can't seem to, get a lot of traction. But when things go well, it adds up quickly. And then when things fall apart, they fall apart quickly, but you're not losing your payouts, right? That's what really comes down to. You're not losing your payouts. You're just going to lose the accounts that you have and the money you've made in those accounts, but you're not going to lose any of your payouts. You can eventually, if you, let's say, get one payout and then you can't get payouts for months, then obviously you're going to end up losing it. But in my case, I've been getting paid every single month for 2.5 years. Every single month I took out money. So I've never really been concerned about that. And no matter how bad you lose in prop firms, it's always just the cost of the accounts. And a lot of times there's no cost because the account's already been paid for by a payout. I would love to get better at minimizing the losses when I can, and there's times where I blow the account almost like on purpose, where it's like I just lose not control, but I just lose like motivation. I just want to get rid of these accounts and like I say screw it, even though the market gives me 5 chances to get out for break even or whatnot. And the second thing I want to change and improve on is getting those bigger winners. I think the bigger winners, getting $1,000, $2,000 trade, you do that 5 times and you're at payout, massive payout. We don't need to make 1 million trades. We could get 10 trades a month, 7 winners or 8 winners, 2 losers, and still get the maximum payout allowed on that account. And it doesn't even have to be in the short period of time. It could take 2 months. But if you make 40K in 2 months, that's not really too bad. Even though last year I was disappointed with that. Lost Penny, I was an EMT. The reason why I'm trading is because I went full-time with my DJ business instead of going to med school because I realized med school wasn't going to be for me. I would do med school for money. And the passion just wasn't there. So I went with my full-time DJ business, which allowed me to then find trading. And I am forever grateful for the opportunity to be able to do that because I'm sitting in front of my computer. I'm not at a job that I hate. And it's always a great day when we're alive and not sick. The little problems, they go away quickly. So as far as the mindset goes, I've seen way too much stuff in my life when it comes to health. That as long as you're healthy and your family's healthy and you got a roof over your head, everything else is workable. Compliance email from Apex. Oh my God. They are really on their on their case today. A lot of people are getting emails. And when it comes to trading personal account and a live account, I would never, at this moment in time, I would never trade a personal live account for futures trading to make a living, I would always stick to stocks. Stocks would be my primary focus if I ever had to go and trade personal capital. I would probably trade futures in a small account, but like a $50,000 account, it would be stocks. I don't know why. That's what I've always done. And that's what I would go back to. I feel like in stocks, there's way more opportunity. There's way more choices to find the pattern that you're looking for versus in futures. Right now, I want this thing to sell off. Even though I'm long, I want it to sell off, and it's contradicting what I want. And it's very hard to wait for that perfect setup. And stocks too sometimes, because there's days where there's just no setups. But when you have a lot of stocks, it's just a little bit easier. But trading stocks is way more expensive, commission-wise. We're still chopping around. Yeah, the trade plan thing is crazy. Because there's so many different ways to trade, and what if you have multiple strategies? What if you're intuition based? Let's not forget, everyone that works at Apex can't trade, right? So they know how difficult trading is. Everyone that works for Apex can't trade. Maybe Daryl was the only one, but most people at prop firms can't trade. Brett is posting some P&L stuff, so maybe he can. But Brett's a filthy millionaire, so it's a little bit different now. Los Pena, are you a millionaire day trader? What a chop. What a chop. Still got a chance. But it's making lower highs and lower lows in this little. Right, so it's not ideal. It's crazy because OF was started to basically it's crazy because the start of OF was nowhere near where it is now. it was supposed to be like only fans, right? So like you want to support someone, so almost like what is it called? Patreon. Patreon. There we go. It was supposed to be for traders posting all their trades, and then you subscribe, and then you could see all the trades. And now it became this massive thing. See, like, it's wild. But I bet you 99% of people on OF don't make any money. It's probably similar to trading. Except you can't lose. You can't lose any money. You could just lose your dignity. And your soul, but come on, break out already. Up $700. Motion capital, what's going on? Come on, just go. Why won't you just go? I could pass this another eval. That would be pretty good. I haven't passed evals trading like properly in a very long time. That'll, if I pass this one, that will put me at 10 PA accounts, which is plenty. I still have mostly 150Ks. And you can see them down below. Let me fix that a little bit. Sorry, I forgot that you can't really see that. That should be better. Yeah, so that's 150Ks. And it sells off. Oh my god. The chop is crazy, guys. This is just an eval, so I'm not gonna interfere with the trade. I'm just gonna let it play out. If it goes up, I make money. If it goes down, I'm gonna have an opportunity to make money on my funded account. So both ways will be good. Still got a chance. Look at that, right back up. How hard is it to be denied payout from Apex if you only have one and done trade in a day? It depends really if you break the drawdown rule. That's the only thing that really comes down to. Depends on what your one and done trade is. That's a big thing there. It is not hard to get denials from Apex. Yeah. That 30% drawdown rule comes to you so fast. I use QUANTOWER to trade with. QUANTOWER is my favorite platform, but I'm used to it pretty much since the beginning, right? So for me, it's like second nature. Like any issues, for the most part, I could figure out really quickly. Copy Trader is good. I could trade all the Rhythmic accounts, even though I'm using a lot more TRADEIFY accounts now. I should definitely use NinjaTrader as well. That would be the easiest to manage. Accounts from other prop firms. You use deep charts? Ooh. Is there a copy trader with deep charts? I looked at it yesterday. Am I doing Top Step? I have a Top Step account. I gotta see if it works. I bought it when it wasn't working. When Project X was having issues. I don't like Top Step in certain things. Yeah, this is just not gonna go anywhere. Why don't I do Lucid Flex? I will. But I don't have good luck with Lucid for some reason. I don't know. So expensive. Lucid is so expensive. Yeah, I bought a straight to funded account with Lucid the first day I lose on it. Like, what are the fucking odds? Which was yesterday. I bought it end of last year, like, you know, for 2025, but first day yesterday and I lost. What a boring day. Maybe we'll sell off. I don't know. Back to break even. Just so annoying. Okay. Looking better. Oh yeah, maybe I'm thinking about the Lucid Flex. It's just when I do 150K accounts, I think that's where it gets more expensive. Come on, baby. Let's break out. Don't tease us like that. 20 more points. It's a long way to go. Last year was 151,000 from Apex in payouts. Bernard. I emailed Take Profit Trader, the affiliate team. They can't help me with my expenses, or like I asked them if they could do like a spreadsheet, because calculating their expenses is like impossible. So I'm gonna do my best, and then I'll make the video breaking down the year, because it was definitely a lot more challenging last year than it was in 2024 to make money. And also how a couple little changes could have made me an extra 100K. Couple little changes throughout the whole year, and could have easily made another 100K. I think I used a couple different credit cards. That might be my best option. Plus, I used my wallet a couple of times. This year, I'm gonna try to change that. It's my first year, right, trading with Take Profit, so I wasn't sure exactly how it works. Stuck. It's stuck in this area. You're the first trading streamer that is open and talking about earning from trading. Really? No. There's a lot of streamers that talk about that. There's some bigger streamers that don't like to talk about it. I don't know why. I think it's just easier to hide. Especially people that trade on TradingView. I feel like you just never know exactly what's happening. Come on, let's get this breakout. Perry, Happy New Year. I want to check out trade Copia at some point today. See how it works. First, we need to get out of this trade. Damn, Gleb, that's a double. That's double trouble. Go, come on. Up 3,000. We could pass this eval, that'd be great. You could do it, market. You could do it. About 15 points or so. Well, 18 points. I don't know. We're going to get this. Why not take profit? Because that's resistance, and also that's where I would pass the eval. And why don't I like trading multiple evals at the same time? I don't know. I'm scared. Because then it would almost feel like I'm trading a funded account because the risk is pretty high. I would like to get there though, for sure. I want to say I look tired. I don't know. I don't know why. But I mean, I am tired, but I'm looking down on my phone because I'm looking at cars for my dad. Wow. I might be tired, but this fucking market is more tired than I am. Holy crap. This is why I look tired, because this is the most boring price action ever. Like, it's barely moving. Like, getting extra 15 points seems like a milestone. Tatted trader, you only had 2 evals. Yeah, I entered into a 2-legged pullback here. So we had first pullback. I considered this full thing as a pullback. And this was a second pullback. And I took a long there. Almost there. All right, we need like 5 points, and we could pass another eval. This will be number 10. I just gotta activate. I have 6 activated right now. Have I tried Ocala system? No, I have not. The way he trades requires a lot of mental capital too. Come on, finally. After 3 hours and 49 minutes, we passed another eval. Holy smokes. So took a short there, covered, and then I took a long here and I just got out. I wish I could do 20 accounts at a time like that, but this was a stressful trade. This one took an hour. Trying to find out if this car is still available. Trade silver, yeah, but silver is like not allowed on Apex, I don't think. But let's try. Let's try this scalp. Yeah, I'll blow the eval. How close were you to drawdown limit on that eval? Pretty close because it's from here. Wow, I had to be very, very freaking close. I had to be within $500. Do I trade with bull knocks? Yes. I'm just waiting for a couple evals to renew. Let me see. Actually, I gotta log out and log in to see if I have any evals. Yeah, I actually got an eval with bull knocks. So I'll trade that. Well, that was a successful eval. I'm proud of myself for doing that. I wish I could do that on the funded account. $9,000 in the funded account. I mean, that would be crazy. On Take Profit Trader, for example. Yeah. Yeah, because I was up like $2,000 and then it went against me like $2,000. So yeah, I had to be very minimal. We could take a look. Just rewind the stream. That's why doing 5 contracts is good. Like usually I full port and I would have lost. I would have lost here. The first trade I would have lost. But the most unfortunate part about today is actually this trade. Look at this stop loss. This eval is still alive. $65 in drawdown, but I mean that's very unfortunate if you ask me. But it's been very choppy and slow today, so that's not good. But how many likes do we have? How long this delayed? What is delayed? The stream shouldn't be delayed much. But unfortunately, that's gonna be it for me as far as trading, unless we get a sell off. Like, I wouldn't really need more trades if I was trading on the funded account, right? If this was a trade on the funded account, I don't need to trade anymore. Got 45 points twice. If I could do that on one contract on a funded account, that would be great. What's your opinion on trading micros? It depends on the market conditions, but at the same time, like how long is it going to take you to get to a payout? At the end of the day, my goal is to make money with prop firms. So if it's going to take me 2 months to get to a payout, is it worth my time? Or is it better to be more aggressive? The risk of blowing up is higher, but the risk reward is good because you could get a payout much faster. But it just depends on your trading style and where you are in your trading journey. If your goal is not payouts, if your goal is to just stay consistent and keep your costs minimum so you could learn how to trade, then you want to definitely use micros. But at the same time, I know some people that trade micros and make good money. Like there's no there's no one telling you that you can't take these 2 trades that I just took, right? With 5 micros each time, and you make $900. So if you make $900, that's a really good day, and that's only with micros, right? So if I think about it that way, then I'm like, wow, this is not bad. So maybe I should try. Do you usually make money every month trading? Yes. The only time I didn't make money was March of 2025. That was the only month I didn't make money in a very long time, pretty much since I started. So I've been on the payout streak. I still got a payout in March though. It just wasn't enough to cover my expenses. March was the market when we had tariffs, and I just could not trade for the life of me. I was at the BDH too. That was my that was the craziest timing of BDH. It literally was my worst month ever, and I was at the BDH. Yeah, if you could hold your winners for a long time, micros do make sense. Like I said, each of these trades would have been $450 on micros. Like maybe I should even trade micros now that I think about it. And I sold too soon, but higher day is going to be broken. But see, all that chop, and it paid off. On the funded, I probably would have gone out at some point. What a rip. What a rip. Well, better day today than yesterday. Let's put it that way. But still not really satisfied because I wanted to get a big trade on my funded accounts, and so far, nothing. So far, only on Evals. But it's a good practice. It's a good practice for sure. That was pretty much 2 evals, so one yesterday, one today, that I passed trading legit strategy with not full porting and stuff like that. Usually I just, if I trade like that, then I could do LUCID, I could do TRADEIFY, and I could just slowly pass a lot of evals doing this exact same strategy. And I'll keep my costs down, my confidence will grow, and then there's no consistency on the funded accounts with LUCID. What I start usually like 9:45, sometimes 9:35 ish. So soon after the open. I don't stream the open. I'm talking to a dealer. Wow, what a squeeze. Cayenne. Nick, thank you. Congrats on the new job. Hopefully it still allows you to trade. New high a day. So the idea of the long was a good idea, and I'm glad I took it. I should just end the stream because I'm gonna be busy on my phone texting dealerships. Yeah, if you're bored, I would go find another stream. I'm not gonna be really active in the conversation because I am doing stuff. Just gonna give it a few more minutes to see if we could get a reversal, maybe. Oh man. Should we just do the giveaway? Since we are bored. Hit the like. Let's do a giveaway. Let me see what we got with Take Profit Trader. I think I have evals available. I do have a Lucid 150K, but we got to make a big giveaway for that. So Credit Bank. What we got? Yep. All right. We got some 50Ks. I'm going to change the chat. You have to be subscribed to enter the giveaway. Do we take another eval short on a two-legged pullback here? Screw it. Okay, this is 100K eval. Did have a nice trap up here, so let's see. Enter giveaway, guys. We're gonna do a giveaway and then call it a day, I guess. Go play some golf. I guess this is not gonna trigger yet. I'm gonna go use the restroom. Right back. How much time we got for the giveaway? Let's see. 10 more minutes. Enter the giveaway, guys, and we'll see who the lucky winner is today. Still waiting for this to trigger. Boring. I am so bored. I need entertainment. Instead of me streaming, I should be watching a streamer. This is why a lot of the big streamers don't stream this long. Why is my stream so delayed? It shouldn't be. Let me see how much delay there is. I could tell you exactly how much delay there is. Oh, 5-second delay. Yeah, it's a 5-second delay. Not sure why. Unless I selected the wrong setting by mistake. Yeah, I'll check the delay I'll check the delay for next time. I'm pretty sure I set it to no latency though. I felt pretty good yesterday with my golf swing. I made some changes and it kind of felt better. Yeah, this market is a snooze fest. Hopefully that NFP and stuff. Let's take a look at the calendar. Hopefully that kind of sparks the market to go more one direction, up or down, but trading economics. All right, so tomorrow is gonna be jolts at 10. Jobless claims, that's pretty. But Friday is when I'm gonna be passing evals. And then we have CPI next week. All right, so action packed. So we got Friday, Tuesday, Wednesday next week. So that should be enough to pass some more evals and to really hopefully spark some momentum in the market, but who knows. All right, let's see if we could trigger into this trade here. It's a two-legged pullback to the short side on a 100K evaluation. Don't really like where that target would be. All right, we got 1 minute. 1 minute on the giveaway, guys. We're gonna start picking out the names. All right, I'm in the trade actually now. We're gonna go skiing again today. So it's Shane Boast, not Boost. But yesterday, he had boost, and he said he wants to be boost in every giveaway. So we're gonna change it to boost. Okay, last call for the giveaway, guys. I got 9 members in the giveaway. Am I missing any members? There you go. Better? Red 2 million, thank you. And likewise, Happy New Year. Any members left in the chat that I missed? If not, we're gonna pick 10. I'm gonna put myself in. If I win, we're gonna do a second giveaway for $50. So first race is gonna be for 50K take profit eval. If I win the first race, then we're gonna rerun the race, and there's gonna be 2 prizes. I don't know why I do that. It should be the opposite. If I win, there should be no giveaway, but that's all good. It's all good. I'm pretty good at skiing, so good luck. All right, ready, guys? How's my trade doing? I forgot about the trade. Oh, bottom ticked entry in there. Okay, great. Hopefully we trap above here. Is that gonna give us enough? Yeah, we should be fine. Yeah, we should be okay with this. Let's see if this works out long term. But I'm ready to pick some names. Actually, put this off to the side and I'm ready. I don't know if you guys are ready, but I am ready. Closing entries at 1:14. So I don't want to hear there's delay on the stream. 1:14. You know what? 115. Okay, 115. So it's 113.30 right now. 115. 30 seconds. More. 30 seconds here. Closing. All right, 10 more names added to the list here. Let's go. First name will be Dr. Deeps. Number 2, Titus or Titus. I don't know. Something like that. Morning Bear. Remark. All right, so we got 4 names. Number 5, Luca Montore. I think that's got to be Italian. Oh, that's a member, so he's already in. He is already in. Mr. Mulatto or something. I don't know. Mr. I'll call you Mr. Savage. Savage is already in. I don't know these names. Oh my god, you guys have the most complicated names. Beluda or something. Mototimo, he's already in the giveaway. Damn, a lot of members. Art. Number 9. I always say Sammy, but I don't know if that's your actual name. SMME John. Joe. I don't know. And Walter the Great Goat. All right. Those are the 10 names in the giveaway today. Oh, I just got stopped out. Wow. Bummer. Terrible trade. Don't know how to short the market, guys. I really don't know how to short the market. All right, so we got 1 minute and 30 seconds on the clock. We got a 50K take profit trader. So these are the names in the race. So it's a 50K take profit trader evaluation. But if I happen to win the race, I put myself in there. We are going to do a second race, and there's going to be 2 prizes. The second prize is going to be $50 gift card. Actual cash. I lost the chat though. Where's my chat? There you go. Alrighty. Good luck. Down the hill we go. And Golfy's going to take it away.
Alrighty. Here we go. Off they go. Downhill skiing. We got Bad Kitty in a beautiful sweater down below. Oh, look who's in the lead. Oh, yeah. Oh, look at that. Look who's in the lead. My boss is in the lead. Go, Alpine. Go, go, go. He told me if he wins, he's going to give another giveaway of $50. And he's going to give me a raise. So I'm going to root for Alpine. Here we go. Oh, no. Alpine is still in the lead, but falling back. Oh, no. What happened there? Oh, my God. Nomadic and Timo all the way in the back. I think they're saving their energy. This is not about boost. Like in a car, this is about boost in your muscles. Get ready. We got 30 seconds. Final stretch. Downhill skiing, the Olympics of 2026 have officially started. Oh, yeah. Here they go, a little bit faster now. Oh, the steeper the hill, the faster they go. Dustin in the lead with 10 seconds to go. Mr. Mulatto is coming into the lead. Is he going to hold on to it, or is Elmi going to take it away? Is Elmi or is Walter the Great going to take it? Dustin! Dustin with the victory. Where's Alpine? Oh, God. Oh, no. That might be the last place. Oh, no. It's alright. Sometimes we win, sometimes we lose. Look at Shane. Shane won yesterday, and today he got almost the last place, but I think Alpine was being nice, so he took the last place so no one would feel bad. Alrighty. Congrats to Dustin on the 50K take profit evaluation. Daily payouts. Code Alpine. No activation fees. See ya.
Damn, someone put sandpaper on my skis. They just were not going. They started off well, and then all of a sudden, the snow was just gripping me. I don't know. Not good. Yeah, Dustin, you have my email? Dustin, I'm going to need your Take Profit Trader email. Oh, man. I can't believe I got the last place. And I blew this eval. All at the same time. I just don't know how to short strong markets, guys. I just don't know. I know how to buy weak markets, but I can't short strong markets. It just never works for me. But when I buy strong markets, it also doesn't work for me. Yeah, shoot me an email, yeah. All right. that's gonna be it for me, guys. I'm gonna go make a quick lunch, and then I'm gonna go look at a couple cars. I'm not gonna buy anything today, but just want to go take a look while it's still daylight out. I'm looking for a Cayenne for my dad. I almost bought one before Christmas, but it was already sold. So mad. Went to the dealer. I looked at it. I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to bother anyone. It's still in the lot. I called my dad. I'm like, are you free? Come by. Went to look at it. And then we went to talk to the sales guy, and it was sold already. So that was disappointing. I did buy a new van. I did buy a new van, new Sprinter van on New Year's Eve. So I traded my old van, my 2015 Sprinter, for a 2025 Sprinter. So that was my purchase and my new keys. So the DJ business got a little bit of an upgrade. I've had a Sprinter for a long time, but this one's the longer version. So it could fit more stuff. It's got 3 seats. It's got a lot of luxurious options like Apple CarPlay and heated steering wheel and heated seats. Stuff that my old van didn't have. I am working Friday, Saturday this week. So we'll see what the streaming will be like on Friday. But we do have NFP on Friday, so I have to be ready for evals. All right, guys. I'll see you all tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow we could get a nice 2-legged pullback like we did today, but on funded accounts. That's where I need to make the money. We need to make money on funded accounts. Passed another eval today with 2 nice trades, but unfortunately didn't work out on 2 other evals, so that's not good. So it costed me $60 to get 1 eval passed. No bueno. But just practicing, so I'll see you guys tomorrow. Don't forget, Apex sale ends tonight, but the fees are extended till Sunday. So